Oh my God, guys. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I think there's like a couple of really valuable cards in this pack.
My name is Berth and this is my turf. I'm straight out of the thrift store.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Berth and it's 5 Thrift Store Friday! Yes, it's 5 Thrift Store Friday, the happiest day of the week. And oh, do I have an awesome, epic episode for you guys today. You're not gonna believe what I found at Big Texas Thrift. I found something in those bags, you know, the little bags that they have on the wall that are filled with like goodies. A lot of times it's filled with junk and crap, but every once in a while you find a treasure in there. Well, today I found a treasure in the bag, and oh my gosh, like I actually found two, and between the two of them, they're worth almost $200. Wait until you see what I found. I'm super excited about today's episode. I hope you are too. If you are, hit the like button, then let's roll out. All right, my friends, we are here with the Goody Will bins this morning. What you got for me today, Goody Will? What you got for me today? One thing you got is a long line. Dang. Like, look at the size of that line. That's a lot more people than usual. Hopefully none of them are toy hunters. We can get some goodies today, some vintage goodies. Oh, we got some VHS. We've got Gung Ho. Nadine. I don't think I've ever seen that or heard of that. Roman Holiday. Ozzie and Harriet. Tai Chi, Pleasantville. All right, we got some good VHS here. We got a pictorial history of World War II. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm definitely getting that. That is awesome. So some Toon Squad glassware. We're gonna see if there's like a date on it. It says Space Jam on the bottom of it. I'm assuming it's an older glass. I'm not a Space Jam guy, but my buddy Snow over at Team Resale is. So Snow, if you're watching, man, I'm gonna pick this up for you. Snow, it looks like it's your lucky day, man. That's a cool one. I'm gonna get this for you too. It looks like we got, I've got a couple of Rescue Heroes. These are the newer ones though. I'll pick them up, I'll think about it. I like the older ones better. That's a different Pez dispenser. I haven't seen one like that before. These are kind of cool. Oh, check out these old books. On the Run with Franco Harris. Oh, that's a no-brainer for me, being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And then we got running backs. Early sports books. Is that O.J. Simpson? Oh yeah, that's O.J. Simpson. Yeah, I'm gonna grab both those books. That's kind of cool. We got a Monster High doll. She's missing her arm though. So we just had like a big free-for-all here in the bins, and I rummaged through this one. I didn't get to film it, but let me show you what I grabbed out of it. Drag queens make me want to puke. No, that is a creepy ass doll. Okay, so here's what I got out of here. I got, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a dinner bell, maybe? You know? I don't know, that's what someone told me. And then here's like another, like a lid, also like a bell or something. And then there's this thing, which I don't know how old these things are. I don't know if they're old or they're reproductions. I'm gonna have to look into them a little bit further. I thought they were kind of neat. I got this vintage Mickey Mouse hand puppet. That's kind of cool. And then I got this guy here. So yeah, got a few fun things. I was just kind of taking a second pass through here. I found this thing. It's Rolly Toys is what the company is. R-O-L-L-Y. I'll have to look this up. Well, hot damn, this thing is from the 1950s. And it's recently sold for about $40, $35, $40. Now here's another one of those bells. That's two that I've got now. These things could be from the 1950s too. I mean, if that clown is from the 1950s, these could be originals and not reproductions. I'm almost wondering if this is like maybe an old 1950s paper dollhouse that you put together. Because the only reason I'm saying that is because there's obviously 1950s toys in this bin. Interesting. Oh, here's more. There's an old 1991 100-piece Barbie puzzle. I think that might have been the Barbie glamour house that we were looking at earlier with that paper stuff. There's some more Barbie down here. What's in there? What do we got in there? We got some Barbie sunglasses. And a Barbie cell phone. Oh my God, that's funny. Like somebody took a picture of their kid and like put it on a backpack. Or maybe this kid lost a bet and had to print his face on a backpack and wear it to school, man. That would suck. Well, I found a few more books. Check this out. Star Wars original trilogy stories. It's just like loaded with pictures, man. It's like right up my alley. I like books with pictures. So I'm gonna grab that. This right here is the exact same book, just doesn't have the dust cover on it. And then check this out, the Page Master pop-up book. How cool is this thing, man? Yeah, that's like super cool. Check this out, man. It's a Spider-Man boy. It's pretty beat though. It's pretty beat. So these guys just dumped all these books on the floor and this one popped out. I thought it was interesting. Dollar origami. Plus 100 sheets of practice currency. Looks like all the practice currency is gone. Now there's an old TV show I completely forgot about. Sergeant Bilko.
Yeah, he came back here one time.
As you can see, I picked up several books today. I got some VHS and I found some really old toys, like old toys. I think these things are like from the 1950s. Also picked up some glassware, some Space Jam glassware from my friend Snow. But these toys are pretty cool, man. Let's check them out. All right, first up, I got these Space Jam collector's glasses for my friend Snow. I know that he's kind of into Space Jam, and when I saw these laying in the bin, first person that came to mind was Snow. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna grab those for that dude. So, like I said, Snow, these will be coming your way very shortly. I hope you like them. I think they're pretty cool, especially this guy right here. I really like the look of him. I've actually never watched this movie, so I couldn't even, I mean, I know what it's about. It's got Michael Jordan in it. It's about basketball and stuff like that, but I don't know the premise of it. Are they like trying to save the Earth or save the galaxy or something? I have no idea. But anyway, anytime I see stuff that I know my friends like, I'll usually try and pick it up whenever possible. Up next, we've got some of these old-timey, like, I don't know, like 1950s or maybe I don't know, there could be 40s, 50s, or 60s. I'm not sure of the exact date, but I got some tin toys. So I got these little things right here. Love the artwork on that. It's like a dinner bell, sort of, you know. We got that one, and then we got this one here that has like a clown face on it. And then this right here, again, like another little bell. Just, again, I love the artwork. And then we got this clown. He's kind of creepy looking, and then this thing, I don't even know what this is supposed to do. I think it's like a music box maybe or something. So we've got that. And then I did pick up the helicopter. And here's a little better look at the clown. Look at that creepy face. I bet you he comes alive at night. How'd you like to meet him in a dark alley? So we got him, and then I ended up picking up this old Mickey Mouse hand puppet, just laying there in the bins. You know, a lot of people would say this is junk, and they're probably right. But I think it's neat junk. It's definitely from a bygone era, so I felt good about saving it from the evil clutches of the Goodwill bins, which ultimately this stuff ends up in a landfill if it doesn't get sold. All right, so off to a decent start. Got some old vintage toys to add to the collection. I won't be reselling those. I'll definitely be keeping those in my collection. You know, I mainly focus on like 70s, 80s, 90s toys, but when I find like toys from the 40s, 50s, 60s and stuff like that, I typically keep them because you just don't see those very often anymore. All right, guys, let's go hit up another thrift store. We're gonna go hit up Texas Thrift, or as I so lovingly call, Big Texas Thrift, and see if we can score some vintage toys over there. Here's an Anakin Skywalker. Oh, we got some G.I. Joe over here. Wild Adventure. I think he's G.I. Joe. I don't know. He might not be. We got a How to Train Your Dragon. What's his name? Like Little Tooth or something like that? Silvio Dante from The Sopranos. Oh, by the way, I did stop by the VHS section and I'm picking up these two Little House on the Prairie VHS. Hey, is that the Burger King? Oh yeah, it's the Burger King, the NFL fan Burger King. Yeah, it looks like we got a Theodore from Alvin and the Chipmunk in there in an inner tube. Here's the remnants of a Batman playset. I actually have this in the box. All right, there was nothing on the shelves. Let's see if we can find something here in these bags. What are these? Are these Pokemon cards? These got like gold backs on them. What do we want for those? $3 a pack? I don't know if those are worth anything or not. Yeah, I'm just gonna put these back. I don't know anything about Pokemon. Like, I don't know what's valuable and what's not, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, we've got a fallen turtle. We got this Leo just laying on the ground down here. Sherlock Holmes, Captain Hook. Here's more Pokemon cards. Man, I wish I knew something about these. All right, I might actually buy some of these packs because I just looked this card up. It's selling anywhere from $2 up to $10. I'm assuming that maybe that's based on condition. I only want $2.99 for the pack, so at bare minimum, I could sell it for $3, and the rest of the pack is worth more than that, right? So, oh man. All right, well, I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna take a gamble on them. What do we got down here? So that looks like an old mountain lion. That's kind of neat. Looks like an Imperial. No, I don't see the Imperial print on the bottom of it. Hey, it's Scooby-Doo. Got an Iron Man over here, like a little dollar store army guy. Silver Surfer. It's like a Disney Mickey D's toy. Looks like one of the Beagle Boys almost. Oh, looky. It's our boy Buzz. This Mickey D's toy or Burger King, whatever it is, this guy right here, he sells for like $8 to $10 on eBay. We got a Thor in there. And what did I see? I thought I saw like a Loki. Oh yeah. Or whatever he's supposed to be. Man, this is like two creepy babies I've seen today. Look at this thing's eyes. It looks possessed. Just looks like it's staring right through you. Oh my God, guys. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I think there's like a couple of really valuable cards in this pack. I originally bought this bag because that card on top was like a $2 to $10 card, and I figured it might be worth the gamble, but I just think I found a couple of really valuable cards. One of them I think is worth around 150 and the other is worth 40 bucks. Let's take a look at them because I need your help in determining whether or not they're legit. All right, gang. I think I may have scored a couple of big money Pokemon cards, and I kind of need your help to figure it out. So I got this entire stack, like in those bags. There were like a bunch of these gold cards and stuff. I don't think these ones are really worth anything. Here's a bunch of commons. And then, like, the only thing I know about Pokemon cards really is to kind of look for the shiny ones. I don't know whether that's actually a legit thing, but someone told me, look for the shiny ones. Those will be, if they're going to be worth money, those will be the ones. So I ended up, you know, with these ones here across the bottom, which are pretty cool looking. But these ones right here, if they are legit, this one is worth like $150, I think. And this one was worth right around 40. So let's zoom in on them, and maybe you can help me out and let me, help me determine whether or not they're legit. Okay, so let's take a look at this one first, this G-Max Volt Tackle Pikachu. I read online that if they're fake, that little slash mark will not be above the E. So that's there. And my friend Chris said that you can actually, if they're fake, you can actually peel them apart. And he said to take like a cheaper one that came from the same pack and see if you can peel it apart. And I tried doing it with another card and could not get it to peel apart. So I don't know, guys. I mean, we'll kind of zoom in here again a little bit. Is there anything on there? It says 2020 there at the bottom. Game Freak. Like, is there anything on here that you would see that would indicate this is a fake? If so, please comment below. So I got that one, and then there's this one over here. Again, the little slash mark is above the Pokemon right there. It's also, I know it's kind of hard to see if we can zoom in that. There it is above that E as well. I don't know, guys. I think they might be legit, but I just don't know enough about Pokemon cards to know that or not. But if they are legit, they will be going up for sale in my eBay store. I need to make a little extra kiggity cash to help support this plastic crack habit of mine. Between those vintage toys that we picked up earlier and this Pokemon score, fingers crossed these are actually legit, this is starting off to be an awesome 5 Thrift Store Friday. All right, let's go hit up the goodie wheel and see what kind of goodies they got. All right, gang, here we are, another goodie wheel. What you got for me today, goodie wheel? What you got for me today? Yeah, it's been a good day so far, man. It's been a good day. Let's see if we can find some more scores in the old goodie wheel. All right, let's see. Do we got anything? Here's a turtle playset. This is a fun playset. I just sold this on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, a couple months ago for like 40 bucks. It had some little figures with it though, too. Yeah, I ain't seeing much. Nothing here on the end cap either. Oh, here's a Smurf. I think he's a newer one though. Yeah, he's from Macy's. He's a Macy's Smurf from 2010. Oh, I got a Cabbage Patch Kid in her little nightgown, or his nightgown. Well, we just had our first bust of the day, but that's okay. I really don't care if we get busted on the rest of this adventure, because what I found so far is enough to keep me jazzed up for at least a week. I mean, this is pretty awesome. Again, granted that the Pokemons are real. So, all right, guys, the next stop we're going to hit up is a place called the DAV. I don't really visit this place too often, but they usually have a pretty good VHS selection. It's the DAV is like the Disabled Veterans Association, or Disabled Association of Veterans. I don't know, something like that. But anyway, their VHS selection is usually pretty good. So I thought we'd pop in there and check it out. We got some Pirates of the Caribbean. Elizabeth Swan, I've got her already. But that's kind of a crazy price, $12.95. Cool. What's down here? Oh, awesome. Okay, so I just found some cool VHS that I haven't seen before. This one's called The Crystal Stone. It's about two orphan children who embark on a fabulous adventure in search of a mystical gem that holds the key to happiness. So I thought that was kind of neat looking little adventure. I got this MASH VHS. That's probably like a first edition cover. It's really beat though, but still cool. But check this out, Dungeons and Dragons, man. Oh, that is freaking awesome. Definitely picking that up. And then I'm gonna look around, see if I can find some more VHS in here. To Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Drag Queens, yuck. Let's see, here is another MASH. Is this the, oh yeah, this is the movie. Oh, this might be, is this a different, was this a remake of this one? It kind of looks like it. This has got Donald Sutherland in it. And, Gary Berghoff, Sally Kellerman. Huh. That might be the remake, maybe. I'll probably grab this too, this Ringling Brothers. Everything's 50% off today. So even like those action figures at the front of the store, 50% off. But I'm still not going to pay $7 for them. But let's see what else. We got Indiana Jones. Temple of Doom, Last Crusade. There's a couple of Last Crusades there. What do we got up here? We got some more Jones. Last Crusade. We've got Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom. So I was just checking to see if they had like different covers. Okay, so there are some Johnny Carson VHS here. I'm not gonna get these, but I am gonna get this one just because this one it's got the world's top comics on it. So you can see like there's a bunch of different comics. And I think that would probably be a fun one. So I'm gonna grab that. There's a couple of Davy Crockett and the River Pirates. Two different covers. Okay, so I did not get the Pirates of the Caribbean figures. I actually have those figures in my collection already. Plus, you know, it was a little pricey, but again, everything was 50% off, so that was cool. But I did get quite a few VHS. So I picked up a pretty decent haul of VHS. One of my favorites being this Dungeons and Dragons movie. I've already watched it a couple of times. It's a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, you know, it's worth checking out. It's not like, it's definitely kind of like a B-rated movie. It's nothing like, you know, the special effects are kind of cheesy and whatnot, but it's just a fun movie. So I got that and a bunch of other stuff. All right, guys, let's go hit up another thrift store and see if we can find something to add to the scoreboard. All right, gang. We are at yet another Goodie Wheel. Man, we hit up a lot of Goodie Wheels here, don't we? Because we got them all over the place, man. What you got for me today, Goodie Wheel? What you got for me today? It's been a good day, man. Like I said earlier, it's been a good day. So hopefully we can score something else out of here. Okay, what do we got over here? Look at these babies. I might check on those. I had bought ones before that were smaller, but kind of were realistic like that. And they were worth quite a bit of money. Well, I haven't been able to find these exact ones. They're made by a company called JC Toys. There are some other dolls like selling for like the $10 to $20 range, but I think I'll just pass on them. There, we got a Stumpy Red Ranger, SpongeBob SquarePants. What's this? Oh, it's a guitar. For a second, I thought it was like a jet plane. It's a Nerf Alien Menace. Well, looks like we're gonna get busted here unless I can maybe find some VHS. What's this plush down here? Oh, look at this clown. He's definitely old. The Greatest Show on Earth, Barnum and Bailey. I got that VHS earlier, that Barnum and Bailey VHS. Huh. Well, I looked them up and the people were trying to sell them for like 15, 20 bucks, but none of them have sold in the last 90 days. I kind of want to get him. They want $3.99 for him though. I think I'm gonna pass on him. I don't know, that I'm kind of drawn to it a little bit, but it's also really creepy too. So I actually sent my mom a message about those realistic looking little baby thingies. Like, she's kind of into that stuff. My mom likes baby dolls. So like, I had found some other dolls earlier this year that were about this big, and they had like these really realistic looking faces, and she saw them in the video and she's like, can I have those? So I ended up selling like 3 of them on eBay, and then I think I gifted her like 2 or 3 of them. So, but anyway, I contacted her about these ones and she said no thank you. So she just wasn't interested in them this time around. All right, guys, let's head on over to old Thrifty Pants Thrift Giant and see what we can find over there. Oh, look at this guy. Wow, he is really cool, man. What line does that belong to? Oh, it's a Chat May dinosaur. I think I might have to pick that up for $4. That's pretty sweet. Oh, look at this. Giant Barbie, holy cow. And we got a Cabbage Patch Kid. Oh, looks like we got a couple of them here. Hey, it's Betty Boop. And we got a big box. This doesn't look like it's got anything in it. No vintage toys anyway, just a bunch of smalls. All right, gang. I'm having second thoughts about this thing. As cool as it is, it's got like this melted plastic stuff all over it. And it's just a turn off for me. I don't want it because of that, even though it's still super cool. I'm not into it anymore. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's a turnoff for me. Like, I was kind of like rewatching the video when I was editing. I was like, that sounds so gay, man. Anyway, yeah, I didn't get the dino. Because, again, it's just, you know, I'm the guy that buys broken toys, but for some reason, I just really wasn't into that melted plastic looking stuff. So anyway, I got busted at old Thrifty Pants. All right, we got one more store to hit up today. One more store, Goody Wheel. So we're gonna head back to the Goody Wheel and see if we can finish strong. All right, gang, last stop of the day, the Goody Wheel. What you got for me today, Goody Wheel? What you got for me today? All right, guys, let's try and finish strong in here.
And the line was up there.
What is that? He looks familiar. That's not the dog. Oh, that's Cat Dog. Oh, I was like, it looks familiar. I've never seen a Cat Dog plush before. That's got to be worth something, right? Well, it's selling for like $15. $15 to $20 actually. What do they want for it? $4. I might grab that for $4. Oh, the ogre is still here. Nobody wants him. There's a bag of Mario Brothers stuff. $3 for the whole bag? I think that's worth more than $3, right? Well, I would be wrong on that. So this entire set just sold for $7.99. So not really worth anything. There's a kaleidoscope, some football helmets. Oh, I got some blue and gray soldiers here, some Civil War soldiers. That's cool. And then I got this bag of army men. I think I've got enough of those types of figures though. Those types of toys. I wouldn't necessarily call that a strong finish, but it was a fun finish. I mean, when's the last time you saw a cat dog out in the wild? Matter of fact, I had even forgotten about that cartoon completely until I saw that thing. So I think it's pretty neat. Let's do a quick little show and tell. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the world famous cat dog. So we got cat and we got dog, man. Doggy dog. So these guys are a little dirty, but I'm sure they'll clean up pretty nice. Like you know, like I was saying, like how often do you find a cat dog? You know, when's the last time you saw one in public anywhere? I have, in all my years, even when these guys were like on TV, like I don't ever remember seeing anything cat dog like at Toys R Us or Walmart or Target or anything like that. So I think they're kind of unique. Definitely a fun plush. They're like little hand puppets. So I think that's kind of cool. I stuck my hand in there, and definitely these are definitely made for little kids. My hand didn't fit in there all that well, but I will definitely be listing these guys up in the eBay store as well. Well, gang, that's all I got for you on this 5 Thrift Store Friday. If you enjoyed watching today's video as much as I enjoyed making it for you, do me a favor, smash the like button. And if you want to watch more videos just like this, then check out this next video.